the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American. Tyler Mahle is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game.
This guy has some pop in that leadoff spot. You have to be a little bit more careful than that. Threw him a first pitch strike, and he hit it over the wall.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 44.
Into the box now, Eric Davis. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Two batters, 2 solo home runs. Second home run early in the year as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. You can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Naquin is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base. The next to bat for St. Louis, Albert Pujols. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Hit hard. But this lands foul for the first strike. Fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem is I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Senzel brings it in to second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Adam Wainwright. We all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92. Still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that third pitch, the straight changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1. Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. It looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now the 0-2 pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Weekly hit to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Batting third.
Ready now is Nicholas Castellanos. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. You're down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Stepping in now, Adam Wainwright, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Naquin is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock from the stretch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Carlson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Next, it'll be Eric Davis. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is out at third as he risked trying to run on that left field. Last half of the 2nd set to go. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
For the Reds.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Winker.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing
Batting
pitches
fifth,
and location,
the
but
first
he threw
baseman,
that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Line toward right center, and this is into the gap for Votto. Looks like extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here,
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Into the box, Ozzie Smith. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So here is Keith Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him. In there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The batter number.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. Grounded back up the middle. Senzel's got it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. So he really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time. And the show track data is in. 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder. And it seemed to make all the difference on that play. Here's Nolan Arenado. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Cards leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And stepping in, Nick Senzel as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Not shortstop.
First offering on its way as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path. Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tyler Mahle becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
This is skied into short left center. Brock is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 4-0. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina as we begin the top of the fourth.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Here's the first pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Up next, Dylan Carlson. A base hit in his first trip. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to hit, Adam Wainwright. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will track it down.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a blooper down the right field line, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Jonathan India is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Nicholas Castellanos stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder,
first pitch coming from Wainwright. Jesse Winker will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Now into the box, Eric Davis. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder, still going back. See you later, over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the game, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
No balls and a strike to count. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Naquin's on his horse. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
The batter will be second baseman.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the fifth ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
And that's the second out. Next to dig in, Yadier Molina 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the center fielder, and it's gone.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today. Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney. First pitch coming from Wainwright.
For the Reds, the first baseman, Joey.
The windup and the 0-1. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. First delivery to him.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next, it'll be Tucker Barnhart. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Leadoff for St.
Top
Louis.
half of the sixth about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ozzie Smith, high in the air out to center field. Heading after it is Naquin. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Keith Hernandez. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Albert Pujols to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Winker has to retreat to the track, but now to bat, Nick Senzel. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early. That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Swing and a liner. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Freeman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go to Michael Feliz. Comes on to pitch now, hoping.
Now pitching for number 46, Michael Feliz.
First offering. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Digging in next, Yadier Molina. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
India is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. There was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And this one will bounce into the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Well, Matt Carpenter will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Into the box now, Lou Brock. Liner in there for a base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
Now batting.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Winker finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Bruce Sutter comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Jonathan India is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jonathan India is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Nicholas Castellanos is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Nicholas Castellanos becomes out number 2 this inning. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Reds are down. Ready to begin the 8th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Ozzie Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh-1, here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Keith Hernandez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Next to hit is Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Down the left field line and deep, and it's a foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the light.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the... In is Joey Votto now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tucker Barnhart is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. This one's down to 3rd. Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. Cards lead it 10-0. All set for the start of the inning, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, 3rd baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The catcher.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Your attention,
Brad
please.
Brock is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 30.
Aristides Aquino will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. He's got 1 hit and 4 at-bats. Grounder down the line at third. And that's the first out. Stepping in next, Dylan Carlson. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Lou Brock. Last time through was a base hit. Out in front of it, strike 1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up. Gone! If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
I don't even think this lineup knows what's happening right now. Seriously, I think the entire lineup from top to bottom has completely blacked out.
This is one of those days.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in will be Nick Senzel, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slow bouncer to the right side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
The batter.
Stepping up is Aristides Aquino. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Aquino, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
One ball.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Hernandez is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The batter, the second baseman.
First delivery to him.
Mike
Freeman swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
13-0, the convincing final score. The St. Louis Cardinals put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Adam Wainwright earns his first win of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Tyler